Hey guys, another video. This video is going to be kind of an overview of our budget. We're going to go into a lot of detail on it, but we get bored preparing for it. So don't really think you'd fancy sitting through a video of us just listing off all of our stuff. So we've kind of bracketed a lot of it together and we'll give you rough numbers. These are the numbers we budget for general each month. We might do sort of a report card style video similar to Sale Intents later on down the line, or we might just kind of do based on these we got this kind of numbers.
First of all, we thought we'd let you know how much we bring in, because that would make it a wee bit easier to establish how we start our budget. So on average, during a month between the two of us, we'll bring in £2,650. Yeah. We then have all of our living expenses. So currently we have mortgage, phone, the loan, electricity and gas, council tax, TV licence, many different insurances. We've got home insurance, fridge insurance, life insurance for me, life insurance for Craig,
car insurance, pet insurance.
Yeah, all the insurances in the world. We've got my train pass as well, because I use the train to get into work every day because it's cheaper than having to park. And we've got healthcare for the dog Zoe that you saw last week.
Or now.
Yeah. We've also got the Barclay card and the Halifax payments that we make, as well as our O2 bill for mobile phone.
Some charities.
Some charities as well, that we started giving to before we started our debt journey, and we don't want to stop giving to them. So in total that comes to roughly £1,546. For all those different things that we have to make payments to in a month. So that takes out about half of our wages, just over. Just over. Then we've got the actual physical cash that we take out in a month. So our cash is pet food. We budget for £80 roughly per month, unless there's anything different. We should explain at this point that we have 6 animals. We have
7.
I don't count the plague as an animal though, because why would you? We have a terrapin who lives with a little pleckfish in his tank. We have 2 corn snakes, we have a chameleon, we have the dog, and we have a rabbit as well. So we have quite a few different animals, and obviously it costs a lot to feed them during a month. So £80 budgeted for that. For petrol, between the gas guzzling truck and my car, we've got £150 budgeted.
Disclaimer, my truck's not that bad.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Then we've got social money or entertainment money, whatever you want to call it. We budget £80 a month for that. We both also get £40 of blow money a month. I use it to spend it on cups of tea at work, and Craig apparently uses it to sneak Empire biscuits when he's out working, which I didn't know until last week. It's your money, you can spend it on Empire biscuits.
Easy for you to say.
And then we've got our food money for the month, which we budget £150 now. When we very first started this, we were spending roughly £240 per month on food. We've managed to get that down to £150. Depending on the month, we can make a few wee savings. A lot of it depends on whether or not I'm in to be able to make dinners, whether Craig's on night shift, so how much he's going to have to eat. And various different things like that, but on average we're 150 and we can stick to that quite easily during the month. So all that comes to £540. And then we've got our sinking fund as well. So do you want to go over what our sinking fund is?
For the sinking fund, first, in case you don't know what a sinking fund is, it's for costs that you know you're going to incur, but you just don't know when, how much, or how often. So things like Christmas comes every year, same time. You know you get 12 months from the last time you had to pay out. So you've got 12 months to save what you want to spend at Christmas. So for the majority of these, it's the general numbers which do cover most of the costs by the time we need to cover them. So the first one is birthdays. We put away £20 a month each month for all the birthdays that we have to buy for. And it's mostly close family members, such as brothers, sisters, mums, dads. That kind of thing. For Christmas we're also putting away £20 again.
Same number of people we're buying for.
Clothing, we only put a tenner away, which is more than enough to cover both of us, because I'm still wearing t-shirts that I've owned for 10 years. I look after my t-shirts and jeans. That's all I wear. Hoodies.
Yeah. Fashion savvy with the finest of them. I never buy new clothes. The last new clothes I bought was a couple of vest tops to go on holiday, and that was about it. So £10 a month just to cover the basics, anything essential that we need. We're not really big clothes shoppers, so.
No, we generally put away £10 a month for sort of general pet supplies. So that's if the animals need new feeding bowls, or buy something new for one of the reptile tanks, because they obviously have all their vines and plants and things in them.
And both of our snakes are quite wee at the moment, so they're just in small tanks. But as they're growing, we're needing to budget so that we can buy them bigger tanks.
I think that's going to dramatically grow, because it's going to be sort of 400 quid, I think, to get them new tanks and all the things that they need. But at the end of the day, it would be cruel to keep them in a small tank.
Yeah,
so
we need to have them, so we need to take care of
them. Car maintenance, we put away £40 a month. That's for things like car tyres, change of oils, all that kind of stuff. Kimmy's car just needed 2 new tyres, so that one is zeroed just now. But
your car just broke down. What are you doing about it?
I fixed it without spending any money.
Yeah, Craig's quite handy. He's got a degree in car stuff. So.
Yeah, that's it says on the degree, here's a degree in car stuff.
So you can do a lot of the labour if we just get the parts, which is why our car maintenance is maybe a bit lower than some other people's, because we're not paying a garage to do a lot of the stuff that gets done on our cars.
Yep, and the final one, as we discussed previously, we're redoing our house. So home improvements, we're putting £100 a month away, but we need to do that to finish the house, so that's what we need to do. No more credit cards. So that's kind of the majority of the bones of our budget. The only thing that's not on this is we pay a minimum of £160 to our debt-snowball, on top of all the other minimum payments that was discussed in the last video. So we put away £600 roughly in minimum payments, and our forward pushed budget, snowball, whatever you call it, minimum payment and snowball. So that's £600 each month towards the debt. This month we've done a lot better. We've had a lot we've saved money somewhere. I'm not really sure.
We don't quite know how when we stick to this budget.
Yeah, but we've saved money on this budget that we have, and the numbers all match. So we don't know what's that happened, but we've got an extra 300 to it this month, so that's almost £1,000 paid to it already this month, which is great. Just a few things, as Kimmy has already said, we saved money in the food budget. We also saved money just this week on next year's home insurance by simply phoning up and sort of saying that I've got a better deal somewhere else, and they cut the price by £100. I did have a better deal somewhere else, and I was willing to leave, but I just phoned up because I prefer staying with the company we're with. But they managed to give me, so just as a bit of advice, phone your people you've got bills with and see if they can get you a cheaper deal, either at renewal or now, or cancel. We do have things sort of that are luxuries that, worst case, we could cancel them. We're fortunate enough.
We've decided not to at the moment. We have cut out. We did have our Cineworld cards, which was working out at about £35 a month for the two of us to each have that, which was to go to the cinema. We decided we would cancel them because we just weren't going enough to make it worthwhile. Initially we thought we would do that, and that way we could cut down on our social, because we thought if we ever go out we'll just go there because we already pay for it. Wasn't happening. The Cineworld closest to us was in town, and we weren't in town that often.
No, it was back when we lived separately. Kimmy lived in town, so we'd be at our house, we'd walk into town, get this sort of watch a film, it'd be a cheap date night. But now that we both live in the house and the house isn't near any real Cineworlds, it stopped being cost effective. But we've also since discovered through
the best thing ever. Everyone at work is also very excited since I found this out. My work offers heavily discounted cinema tickets through our discount website for staff, so I'm ecstatic because it means we can go to the cinema and it's still quite cheap.
So that's our budget in an overview. If you have any comments, questions, and ideas for us to try, just leave them in the comments below, and check back later for next week for our video on something we're not sure what. Cheers, bye.